I think first, Charlie, we'll start with Jack Marriott leaving. Why is that transfer happened?
I just think it was a good piece of business for the football club all round, for Jack as well on a personal level, but also for the football club. It was the right move, and you have to make changes, and ultimately it was, like I said before, it was important that everybody was in agreement, and Jack has moved on, and I wish him well. Was trained really well when he was here, and game time become limited for him in terms of what we were trying to do, and unfortunately, in football people move on, and he moves on with our best wishes.
Is there any reason in particular for letting these experienced guys go? Because there's often talk around relegation that experience can be quite a key factor in players helping teams get out of it. So Josh Vella and, of course, Jack Marriott now. Is there any reason at all why these guys have gone? Ultimately,
I'm a new manager, and I feel that, as I am the third manager of the season, I felt I needed to freshen it up, and ultimately they had options to do that, and move on to different football clubs, and I was happy for that to happen. There was nothing to do with experienced players or anything. Ultimately, I want good people, good football players in the building, and they have a decision to make when a club comes in for them, and they've chosen to take that path.
Just sort of from a transfer point of view then, how important has it been for you to get players out? I mean, obviously we're on deadline day, but how important has it been for you to get players out as quickly as possible so you can then strengthen and have as much time to do so as you can?
Of course, you always want your business done early, but you know what the last day of the window can be like. Clubs are calling about players and who's available and what's available, and we're the same. We're in the market for players, and some things will fall today and for us, but we might go for a few players and they don't fall for us. So again, the important thing for us is having a good balance within the squad. We were very short in terms of left-siders, so we've managed to bring in Harry Boyce obviously in the last couple of weeks, and we'll look to bring in a couple more today, and do some good business and have a right good go at the rest of the season.
So you're expecting a busy day then, so hopefully a few incoming, and in terms of any more players leaving, is it going to be quite a busy one for you today?
Yeah, listen, there will be people going out the building, there'll be people coming in the building the next 12 to 15 hours, and that's the way it goes. So it's important that we're ready and we're right, and we're prepared in case something of a surprise comes up and pops up for us, that we're ready to act if needed.
Obviously you're not in a position you want to be in the league table, but in terms of your first month in a senior first team coach manager role, have you enjoyed it, the sort of getting these deals done in this sort of first month? Obviously the results haven't gone the way you wanted them to, but in terms of the actual off the pitch and being able to mould a squad in sort of how you want it, have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, of course. Listen, this is why I come into management and coaching. This was the opportunity I was looking for. If you break it down in terms of the performances, have been good each week. We've improved every week. Saturday we were in a very good position. Unfortunately, a sending off changes the way we are. But again, it stops that lose and run. We get a point away from home, and we have a big opportunity at home now against Port Vale, who are a very good side. Started the season well under Andy. Some very good players, and they'll be a tough side to play against. We know what they're going to bring. We've watched a little bit of them today, and we'll really have a go at them tomorrow in terms of final little last bits of that, and we'll be ready for Saturday.
How much of a job have you found it then with you've mentioned trying to improve it a bit on the pitch as well, and that performance particularly last weekend that was positive until the sending off? How much of a job have you found it? How difficult a job have you found it all encompassing?
Well, ultimately, when I am coming in the building, I have to pick the lads up. I have to get the lads prepared and ready. But there's good football players in this building, and we just have to try and have them in an organisation and a shape of where we can really try to implement what we're doing. I've got two fantastic coaches with me that have been very, very good on the grass and done that on a daily basis, improving the football players, but also as well, us as a team getting prepared for the games. and small steps each week. You know, even though the results have not been there, the performance for spells of the games have been there. And Saturday, I think, was a really good 45 minutes. Can we now go and put that all into one match and really go and affect Port Vale? And let's say to try and get 3 points on a Saturday is the most important bit.
And I suppose at Port Vale, it's not going to have escaped your attention that they are the team just above the dotted line. Is it maybe been a good time to put that 45 minutes together, particularly with there is probably quite a bit on this game. They are the team that you're trying to catch at this moment in time.
But listen, there's 3 points, and that's the way we have to look at it. We have to look at each game, just one game at a time. It's 3 points. We just build and we keep doing the good habits and getting the lads on the grass and putting the right sessions on for how we can hurt Port Vale. Our lads will be prepared, they'll be ready, and we're looking forward to the game. It doesn't make a difference, you know, in terms of they're the team we have to catch. We have to just need to win the next game, and look forward to that challenge on Saturday and know what Port Vale are going to bring to us. And we have to be ready and we have to prepare as much as we can. And like I say, when the lads go over the white line, then we've got to take our game plan into trying to hurt Port Vale.
I know you can't catch them, but so he's got nothing more on it for you at all. So if they win, they go further clear of you guys. But
no, there's
nothing more.
No, nothing on it different for us. It's about winning the next football match, and we take the next team after that, and then, you know, that's important. We just focus on what we can do, and the next moment for us is against Port Vale, and then we'll look forward to the next one after that. So for the moment, I don't look at the table. I look at how our team's performing, how it's developing, how it's improving each week. And for 45 minutes, we were excellent on Saturday. We now just have to put that to a full game, and if we do that, then it'll be hopefully a good Saturday evening.
And with what you're hoping to do today, are you I presume you're pretty pleased and confident in the makeup of your squad to be able to get you out of this sort of massive situation you find yourselves in at the moment? Yeah,
absolutely, and that's what I want to bring. I want to bring good people into the building. I want to bring good footballers into the building. So the business we do today will be for the next 18 games, and then we'll readdress that in the summer. But at the moment, it's about the next 18 games for us, affecting each individual opponent, and looking forward to each game. As I say, 3 points on the line, and let's say come the end of the season, we'll sit down and we'll see where it takes us. We know that we have to win some football matches from now to the end of the season, and that's the challenge for us as the staff and also for the players.
Just in terms of players this is not a transfer related question, in terms of players that you know will be with you, are there any at the weekend that you will be without in terms of injuries or absentees for the weekend? Yeah,
we'll have a couple of injuries in terms of Harry Boyce will be out, Sean Rooney will be out. There's one or two who've got a few doubts. Callum Dolan's obviously going to be out for a number of weeks, so that's where we're at the moment. Apart from that, everybody's okay, and the ones that are leaving the building for transfers, they're obviously going to leave. So we'll have a different squad tomorrow when we wake up, and there'll be fresh faces at the weekend, pushing for a starting place.